So welcome to JG's Fight Talk, sponsored by Cornerstone Boxing Academy. And with me now, Shannon O'Connell. How you doing, Shannon?
I'm good. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. I know you're sitting on the floor in your room.
I am, just so I can have my phone on charge.
No, I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy person. There's a certain fight coming up. I know you've been looking forward to for some time, and you'll be here for the nice cold winter in Leeds.
Yes, I love cold weather. Yeah, no, it'll be good. I mean, I've always wanted to come to the UK. My dad was born in England, so yeah, I mean, different part of England, but still, you know, even if I can get in a car and take that trip to where he was from at some point, then that'll be pretty special.
So prior to your last fight, which was against Sarah Higginson, back in, what was it, June. Did you know that this was sort of brewing? There was a potential for this fight?
Oh yeah, look, we were so I teamed up with my new manager, Glenn Jennings, and No Limit Boxing in November last year. There was a bit of a falling out with my fight that I had in October that year. And we got together and straight away they were onto it. I think it was not too long after we sort of started getting things happening that the fight with Ebanie and Roman was announced. So obviously it was in the works, because you know fights are in the works before they get announced. So we were sort of then pushing to get the winner. So we were told we would be made mandatory for the winner of that fight, regardless of who it was. And I mean, yeah, we were expecting to have that mandatory fight like sort of locked in, but then we'll have the mandatory ordered part locked in. But then it sort of went back and forth. They originally told us we were going to have to wait until March next year, because then she'd had that belt for 12 months. But, you know, if you go by the actual IBF rules, which we sort of reminded them of, the belt should have had a mandatory defense before, already, because Ebanie was a voluntary. So, and I believe that it's not the fighter, it's the belt that has the sequence.
Yeah. So
we sort of stuck by it. I had actually just accepted the fact that, okay, I'm going to have to wait till March. And then that they came through with the goods. I was actually on a plane on my way to Bali for a holiday, just to sort of get my head around it all and you know, take a backward step from it all, because we'd been offered another big fight at the end of this year. And when I got off the plane, I had all these messages and missed calls, ring me straight away. And yeah, it was the IBF had brought through the mandatory date. Well,
Wow. And were you buzzing the fact that it was Ebanie, or weren't you fussed who it was going to be? Does it mean more that it's Bridges?
No, not really. To me, I believe that I've done everything I've needed to do to get the spot for that mandatory position. I wouldn't care who was holding the belt. Like, honestly, it doesn't faze me, and never did, whether it's her or Roman or any of them. I wanted a shot at the belt. I wouldn't care if Hulk Hogan was holding it. Like,
I'd love to see.
I don't know that he'd make weight, but whatever.
But no, yeah, as I say, it's only because, you know, we spoke months and months ago that was a fight you always wanted, and now you've got it. You know, you've got that fight, but for the big prize as well. That's just amazing, isn't it? To be fair.
Yeah. Like, to me, it wasn't really a fight that I always wanted, because I mean, people did speak to me about when she fought for the WBA fight, and would I chase her? I'm like, for me, I wasn't. She didn't have anything for me then that I wanted to chase.
The Aussie showdown, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But I mean, back then she was still she still is reasonably a novice. So it's not, if she didn't have this IBF belt, I wouldn't be chasing that fight.
Yeah. That's fair enough, you know. But as you say, it's all going to happen, isn't it? In December, 10th of December, and in the lovely cold city of Leeds. But I bet you're absolutely buzzing for this opportunity.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I camp started today, but I actually did a strength session yesterday because I was just way too keen.
Yeah, I saw. I saw people have written underneath, that it made them look knackered, even thinking about it. But you also got other people going as well. So
yeah. That's good. That's always a good thing.
Yeah. Well, as I say, is there credit where credit's due with Ebanie in regards to getting the title?
Yeah, look, I mean, I think she did the whole fake it till you make it thing, and she really did. She's improved with her fights, and you know, when she jumped in there with Shannon Courtney, she's miles better now than when she fought her, and I mean that was only 18 months ago. So she really has improved with her fights. She's obviously been looked after well with her matching with Matchroom, but I still don't believe that she's fought anyone like me. I mean, yeah, the credit's there. Like, she won the title. It wasn't just, you know, she didn't just get a vacant title against a another novice opponent. She won the title against a well credentialed champion. But yeah, I think I also would have beat that champion.
So what can we expect in December?
Well, I feel like there's not going to be much ticky being played. That's for sure. I mean, we're both stylistically, I think we're a great fight. Like, you know, we both love to fight. I think I would like to think, you know, I've got a lot more boxing skill than her. But I like to get into a battle, and I think it's going to be exciting. It's going to be entertaining.
Yeah, because, you know, based on your last few fights, you're both very come forward fighters. You like to get stuck in. You know, you work the body well. You stick behind the jab as well. I think that's something that's both in your game. So it'd definitely be an interesting fight. It's a shame in some ways that it's not in Australia, but you know, it's a great thing for you coming to the UK. You know, Ebbs has kind of made the UK her home now as well. I think it's just going to be great to see the fight, to be honest.
Yeah, for sure. Look, I mean, I've always said, obviously, I would have loved it to be in Australia, but I wouldn't care if they put us anywhere in the world. They could put us in India. I wouldn't care. I just want the fight. So,
wow,
it's not in Australia, but it's happening, and that's all that matters.
Has there been anything in Australia that's been said about it that it isn't there or anything like that? Because surely it would have made sense.
There's a lot of upset people in Australia. I don't think there's not many people at all that can justify the fact that it's not in Australia to Australians fighting for a world title. I mean, I do understand where she's coming from. She's made that her home. But you know, a lot of fighters, they want to fight in front of, they want to bring it home. They want to bring eyes to the sport. And I mean, she does say a lot that, you know, she's global and she's got fans all over the world. So if she had those fans all over the world, then you would think they would watch it regardless of, you know, we're having to get up at 6 a.m. or whatever the time difference is going the other way. You know, Sky Nicholson is fighting in Australia. You've got, you know, a lot of people want to fight. They want to go back to their home and defend their title that they've won. So I don't understand that, but I do understand that I've got a bigger support here, and she probably knows that as well. So, you know, going over there, then she's going to have the fan base. She's going to have that sort of support. But to me, that means nothing. I've fought in other people's backyards before, and I've been booed to the ring, and then that's fine, because those people booing me to the ring, they can't get in there and fight for her.
Yeah. Well, as I say,
I've been booed to the ring and then won the crowd. So I plan on doing that again, because it'll be an entertaining fight. Win or lose, it's going to be an entertaining fight for the crowd.
Yeah, and that's all the crowd want to see is they want to see a fight where it's a fair fight, and it's two people going at it the best they can, and that's all we want to see, to be honest. But that's all right.
I was getting notifications from Instagram, and I was trying to swipe them away.
That's all right. But yeah, like I was saying, people just want to have a fair fight, and they want to see, you know, two people go at it for the title, and you know, what an opportunity. As I say, both go. You know, Ebanie's got a chance to to put things right and move up again, and maybe look at another title, and you've got a massive opportunity to take the gold that you've waited for so long to get your opportunity for. So
yeah, absolutely. Like even, you know, for her, I think she should have been grabbing this with both hands from the start. I mean, they did a lot to make the fight not happen, and I think it was kind of crazy. If you know, if she's really got the confidence in herself that she speaks, because you know, there's one thing winning a title, then there's defending it against your mandatory. No one can take anything away from her if she beats me. Not saying that because it's me, but because I'm the number one. So the IBF have actually, you know, they've recognized me as the next best in line, and if she can beat me, then like no one can take her boxing ability away from her after that.
Yeah, 100%. Well said. Well, yeah, roll on 10th of December. I know I'm looking forward to it. So, Shannon, I wish you all the best of luck. And yeah, just bring on the fight, basically. We've been waiting a while. And
yeah, a big while. Actually, I started my running because I do like a 9-week sprints program. And I've done week 1, day 1 of my 10, well, it's 9 weeks, but I do it over 10 weeks. This is the 4th time I've started it since June. So I really just want to get to week 2.
You'll be fine. As I say, you know, you put your training videos out there and stuff, and we get the opportunity to see, you know, you always turn up in great shape to your weigh-ins. You're always fully prepared for what you do. So yeah, let's just look forward to the fight. And as I say, I wish you the best of luck, and you know, I hope both of you come through it healthy, which is the main thing. And yeah, what a fight it's going to be. Shannon, thank you very much for coming on, and I'll speak to you soon.
Awesome. Thank you.
Take care. See you later.
See ya.
Bye.